Good afternoon, everyone. Today, Neha and I are going to be talking about our project proposal, International AI Ethics Standards. So quickly, here are the things that we're going to be talking about today. So what's the problem? AI has become a talking point in every echelon of society due to the massive developments that have taken place recently. However, we believe that researchers are not prioritizing the right aspects of AI. Currently, there's not a lot of funding or research that goes into AI safety or regulation. This is worrying due to the relatively high risk of AI, specifically AI chatbots, posing an existential threat to humanity, as they may be misaligned with the creator's intended goals. A main cause of misalignment is often down to an AI chatbot having ethics that do not align with the developer or the general public. Unethical chatbots have the potential to harm humans, spread misinformation, discriminate against certain groups, and much more.
Our solution? An international agreement for companies to use a standardized testing system that would ensure that their AI chatbots are ethical. For example, they give unbiased answers to prompts before being deployed to the public. After ChatGPT's success, other companies may rush to create their own chatbots, which may be misaligned and unethical since there is a demand, possibly leading to the misuse of chatbots. So under our system, for an AI system to be sent out to the public, it must go through bias testing and ethical stress testing. Chatbots will be tested through 1,000 prompts, which contain the above content and example prompts. For an AI chatbot to be deemed ethical, it must correctly answer at least 85% of the prompts. This will be checked with the automatic testing program, which is shown on the screen. It can detect certain words in the chatbot's answer. This clearly shows that the AI system is not answering a harmful question and instead reinforcing the importance of ethical messaging. To ensure that they have tested the chatbot, companies would also compile a proof of testing document, which would then be sent to their own country's Office for Artificial Intelligence. If approved, they would provide a license to classify the system as ethical and allow for this system to be deployed. We would target this at the International Organization for Standardization, as it looks at standards regarding AI bias and governance. Below are the countries we would like to adopt the policy, as many of our policies are already enshrined in their law.
Since our project proposal is an international agreement that makes bias testing a requirement, we must convince politicians to pass the policy. Many governments most likely want to become world leaders in AI, so the process must both be efficient, so chatbots can be deployed effectively and quickly, and thorough enough to ensure that it's ethical, so we are going to use automatic testing. To increase trust in our proposed policy, we must convince people in the industry from various countries to follow our proposal by reaching out to industry professionals' ethics teams and convincing them that this license is necessary to ensure ethical AI, which we have already begun by asking industry professionals for feedback. Although companies can do their own testing, having a license establishes them as being able to provide an ethical AI system on chatbot along the same standards. Moreover, the countries we have chosen to join this agreement all have similar ethics in that discrimination should not occur towards the groups mentioned in the policy proposal. Companies should want ethical chatbots after the description of the problem. Therefore, if we convince people in power in these companies that this license is necessary, AI can be deemed ethical by a set standard, so bias in AI chatbots can be mitigated against, or at least partially, since we cannot fully mitigate any risk.
There are several key uncertainties in our project that we have identified, the first of which is good hearting. There is a chance that certain companies may try to game the system by programming their chatbots to pass the automated testing, but not actively try and become more ethical. We have combated this problem by requiring companies to provide full written responses of what the chatbot has said, similar to GPT-4's system card. So what sets this test apart? Well, AI testing is very common, but currently AI testing is mostly at the hands of creators. There is no universally recognized AI certification for ethics that guarantees specific AI systems have been tested to a high standard. By creating a test, chatbots will become more regulated, hence reducing future risks from chatbots becoming unethical.
The intersection between AI and policy and governance interests both of us. While on the AI side, we have both read books like The Most Human Human, The Alignment Problem, and The Precipice, which have informed us about AI and the importance of ethics and unbiased AI in our society. On the diplomacy side, we both take part in debating competitions which have allowed us to consider different views, stakeholders, and ethics. At the beginning of the fellowship, we had not even considered risks from AI as a genuine problem, and we had no knowledge of AI alignment and governance. But now we know so much more.
As for our next steps, we have contacted several people interested in AI ethics currently working in the AI industry who have further knowledge on the problem, and we are looking forward to meeting them in scheduled calls in the upcoming weeks. We also really appreciate the feedback that has already been provided for us. Thank you.
Thank you.